Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. I actually already started the video and the read, and then of course cut it off by accident, so we're starting over. So I'm just going to start off with a quick prayer, okay? And then we'll get right into it. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity, so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so the three cards that we pulled so far, we pulled the Mourning Dove, we pulled the Chameleon, and we pulled the Fox, and they're all in the upright. So the Fox in the upright is someone who is clever, someone who is very slick, okay? They can't be fooled easily. This is someone, though, that can fool other people easily if they wanted to, okay? Very, very smart, possibly good looking as well, okay? Then we have the Chameleon. The Chameleon in the upright is someone who is really good at fitting into different environments. This is like that kind of person that could sort of hang out with any crowd and get along just fine, okay? This person also could be someone, for instance, who sort of hides a piece of who they are, okay? This could be someone who has, some sort of gifts, or they're extremely powerful, but they don't, you wouldn't know it to meet them. They don't brag about it. Do you know what I mean? So that's the kind of energy that we're dealing with here, okay? And then we have the Mourning Dove, okay? This represents our ancestors coming to visit, okay? Or it means that you could have experienced a recent death, okay? Someone in your family could have died, and maybe you're sort of in the process of mourning that loss, okay? Either way, all three of these energies being in the upright is really good. Personally, what I'm picking up is that this is a sign that your ancestors are with you, and they're letting you know, okay? Okay, so let's move on, shall we? Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide this reading, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you can give me some more information on the energy that we're going to be reading for tonight, that would be lovely. Thank you very much. So we have two earth signs and an air sign here, okay? So that could be significant, okay? Strong earth signs. Dun, 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 dun. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Okay. Alright, I'll take them all, I guess. So we have grasshopper in the reverse. This is someone who doesn't plan ahead, okay? Someone who doesn't take care of their responsibilities properly, okay? We have a shark. This is a predator who's constantly looking for their next target, okay? Because when a shark is, during a shark's life, they can't stop. They can't stop moving. They have to move in order for the water to pass through their gills, in order for them to process oxygen, and in order for them to breathe. So in order for them to live, they can't stop moving, okay? So that's what this predator energy is about. This is someone who's always looking for their next target, okay? We have the hyena, okay? The hyena in the upright is someone who laughs at life, someone who thinks everything is, funny. They're always trying to sort of joke around. The hyena is kind of a mooch as well, okay? So they like to steal from other people, whatever it is that they have. They want it, they'll try and take it from them. And they don't mind taking on even the biggest people, okay? These hyenas have a lot of balls. Okay, they're not quite as big as a lion, but they're not afraid to take them out if they have to. Do you know what I mean? They're very pack oriented. Okay, so this is probably someone who hangs out with a lot of other hyenas. Okay, we have the owl in reverse, so someone who is not wise. These people don't learn from their lessons. We have the pufferfish in reverse. Okay, so this is sort of speaking to that very powerful but doesn't show it energy, because the pufferfish in the upright is someone who blows themselves up to make themselves seem bigger than what they are. Okay, so this is someone who's like, oh, I'm the best, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm like, someone who brags a lot, okay? And meanwhile, they're like nothing. There's absolutely no substance to anything that they talk about, okay? Now we have the opposite energy of that, okay? So this person is full of substance. They have a lot to brag about, but they don't, okay? And then we have the snail in the upright. The snail in the upright is someone who is slow and methodical with what they do. They're very patient and spend a lot of time at home or close to home. This is not someone who's out partying every day, okay? Okay, so we have two very different energies here, okay? We have definite predator energy, definitely someone who is irresponsible, okay? Really irresponsible energy is what we're getting here. Okay, we have someone who pretends to be inviting, but then as soon as you approach them, they attack you, okay? So it's like they'll act like they're the sweetest thing, and then it's kind of like that, ladies, if you've been here, you know, right? Everybody always says that nice guys finish last. That's absolutely not true, okay? Girls don't go out with guys thinking, oh my God, he's such an asshole, I'm in love. Okay, that never, ever, ever in the history of time has happened. What happens is girls date guys who pretend they're nice at first, and then they end up being assholes in the end, okay? And I don't know why that is, but it is true, okay? It's so ridiculously true. So they act really, really sweet and kind at the beginning, and, you start thinking, okay, they're a little bit messed up, but they're really, really sweet, and they're really, really kind, and they're going to do right by me and blah, blah, blah. And the little things that are wrong with them, the little red flags that, maybe you should take heed of, but you don't exactly take heed of them because all the other, the sweetness and the love bombing, right? It really gets you, that love bombing. And so we tend to overlook the red flags as just, oh, that was just an anomaly, okay? And those red flags usually don't show up anytime in the beginning. They show up later on, okay? And by then you're sort of already invested, right? So trust me when I say nice guys do not finish last, okay? It's just that they always start off nice and then turn into dicks. And everybody's like, oh, why are they always dating dickheads? I don't know. Maybe it's because they act like they're all sweet at the beginning and then turn out to be not so sweet at the end, okay? Okay, so with the butterfly, we have someone who's gone through an ascension process, okay? So we're dealing with a light worker here. This is someone who has literally put a death to their old self and had a complete rebirth, okay? And then with the praying mantis energy, we have a feminine energy that's just uses men for what they need, okay? So this is someone who doesn't necessarily love their partners. They just go out with them in order to gain something, okay? So it's the person that they're with has to have some sort of use, okay? And I don't just mean like someone who's looking for someone who adds to their life, because that's common. A lot of people want someone who's going to add something to their life, someone that has something to offer. I don't mean that. I mean, they don't want a partner. They just want to use someone for something, okay? They might not even like the person, but they'll go out with them in order to, for instance, get their money. Or this could even be just someone who just wants sex and dumps them afterwards, you know what I mean? Because the praying mantis the praying mantis females, they eat their lover when they're done. Okay, so when they're done, they kill their lover and then they freaking eat them. I'll never forget the first time I saw it. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. I was going to do a Black Widow on this thing because I thought, oh, you know, Black Widow energy. That I thought the praying mantis was more interesting because not a lot of people know that about them. So that's my interpretation of the Black Widow energy. Okay, so this is someone who uses men. So there's definitely feminine energy on the board. Okay, down here, anyways. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely have a light worker in the, and it's interesting too because it starts off with the ancestors and ends off with ascension. So that's really, that's just very apropos, I guess you could say. Oh, and I forgot to mention the letters and names that came up on the spirit box before the video came up, or got cut off. We had S, we had R, we had C, we had J, then we had the name J, J-A-Y. Okay, so Jason could be significant. And then we had the name Tyren, T-Y-R-E-N. Okay, so Tyrene or Tyren, whatever that means. Okay, that could be someone's name. Those names could be first, middle, or last initials. Take them as they resonate. Okay. Yes. So because we got a light worker energy, I'm going to pull out the Chosen Ones deck and see what the Chosen Ones deck has to say about this light worker that we have on the table here. Ooh, shit. We have spell work in the reverse. So I don't take these cards in the reverse, okay, but I do take into consideration sometimes the position that they land in when I'm interpreting them, because even though it has the same meaning, it means spell work is being done. The fact that it's in the reverse, I feel like that's spirit letting me know that whatever spell work is being done to them is being returned. What I just heard in my head, what bounces off me sticks to you. Okay, so someone I don't know if you ever remember that when you were kids. I'm rubber, you're glue. What bounces off me sticks to you. Anyway, that's what I'm hearing. So it could be that someone is doing spell work on this person. And it's going back to them. We just got evil family members. I was just about to say, who is doing this? Evil family members. That's who's freaking doing it. And who are these ancestors that are coming to see you? The ancient Egyptian ones, of course. Okay, so someone here comes from a very powerful lineage, okay? They may even have some sort of, I don't know how to say this, have some sort of pull with the old gods, as it were, okay? Someone is extremely powerful, and I'm hearing the people that they're calling upon to harm you are the very people that are protecting you. Like, the entities that they're calling upon to harm you are the very entities that are protecting you. Oh, Lord, these people are in trouble. Okay, all right. Brace yourselves, guys. It's going to be one of those reads. Okay. Alrighty then. Evil family members, spell work, ancient Egyptian ancestors. Ooh, hidden secret. Okay, so some sort of hidden secrets. And it's interesting because it landed in the reverse, which means those hidden secrets are not so hidden anymore. Those hidden secrets are coming out. They're coming out. I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Okay, so someone might be coming out of the closet, okay? Or someone might be stepping into their power and realizing, you know what, I'm really powerful and I'm a lot more powerful than I've ever given myself credit for. Maybe someone is going to be finding out who they really are. They're going to be finding out their true identity, okay? Or, or there could be other secrets that are coming out, okay? Something that this family doesn't want you to know about, okay? It's something the family has been hiding from you, okay? Excuse me. Again, I still feel like someone is trying to send throat chakra spell work at somebody, because I'm telling you, every time I try to do a freaking reading, I end up clearing my throat about 50 billion times. Guys, just so you know, if y'all are watching the people who are doing this, just know that it's not stopping me. It's actually making me more determined to keep going. So, bite my asshole. Anyways, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Alright, it says, not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you. And at the bottom of the deck, abundance. So someone is coming into abundance. That might be the miracle that is happening, okay? Spend time alone and hermit. So someone needs to really protect their energy right now, okay? Spending time alone is the perfect way to do that, okay? Because you're not sort of hanging around other people and picking up on their energy. I know for me, it's exhausting sometimes hanging around people, especially people who have a lot of anxiety, because you pick up on it, you feel it, and you're just like, oh, like I just need like 5 minutes away from people who aren't angry and contentious and constantly fucking worried, constantly in self-doubt, constantly fighting off these negative feelings. It's like, it's tiring. It's like, can you just, like, chill out for 5 minutes? Do you have to be so anxious all the time? Like, freaking relax, you know? Alrighty then. Anyways. So we have Dark Night of the Soul, the Purge, okay? So someone did the work. And this is that confirmation of this rebirth energy, okay? Someone did the work. They went within. They did the work. They did the healing. They've healed. So they're probably very much in balance. Their emotions are very balanced. Excuse me. Their lifestyle is probably very balanced as far as, you know, they're not getting into trouble. They're doing what they need to do in order to increase their frequency, okay? We have rebirth. Again, confirmation. Confirmation. Okay, so this person had a rebirth because they freaking did their Dark Night of the Soul. Then it says you were born to be a legend. That's amazing. Whoever you are born to be a legend, baby. Okay. The spirit box says you are. Thank you. Thank you, spirits. Thank you. I'll claim that. I'll claim that. Oh, wake up. It actually came out in reverse, so that means that either this person has already awakened, or someone is being told to wake up. Or they're trying to wake up other people. And I keep hearing people say, oh, you know, the time for waking up people is over, da 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 da. I'm sorry, I just don't buy that, okay? I feel like there's, I mean, as long as you're alive, there's always a chance for change. Anyone can ascend, anyone can do well, anyone can change, and they can do it really fast. My ascension was incredibly fast. Incredibly fast. Just something in me just snapped one day, and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm done. I'm done doing this. I'm done being this person. I don't want to be this person anymore. And I changed, and it happened in a relatively short amount of time. So I feel like there's still hope. There's still a lot of hope out there, and I don't agree with people who say it's too late. You know what I mean? It's never too late. Never too late. I just feel like that's a very pessimistic, very grim view to take on humanity, okay? I don't feel like that's at all true. That's not the truth I choose to align myself with, okay? You may feel differently, and that is your choice, because we have, freedom to do and think and feel how we want to feel, okay? But that's my truth, okay? Okay, so let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else? We have God's ambassador. God's ambassador. So this could be someone who has been sent down to do what Jesus did, okay? Jesus was God's ambassador. Buddha, another one of God's ambassadors. All these ascended masters are God's ambassadors, and that might be your position in life, okay, is to teach people about, I'm hearing, teach people about being godlike and not religious, okay? Look at that. Starseed and angels are protecting you as confirmation, okay? Okay. So let's move on. We have this spell work and these evil family members, okay? So let's find out about that energy. What should I look at? What should I look at here? I'm going to move this over here. I think I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to pull out my personal deck and see what we get here. Okay. We have doctor or dentist. Okay. So family might have been working with a doctor or a dentist. I'm hearing something about paperwork. Okay, paperwork. So doctor or dentist might have helped out with paperwork. Okay. We have, oh my gosh, grape, sorry. We have insurance agent. Okay. Wow, okay. So we have energy vampire, and then we have divorce or breaking up. Divorcing or breaking up. Okay. Good freaking Lord. Okay. So a doctor forged some paperwork, and I don't know what this paperwork is about, but it has something to do with graping, okay? Something to do with an insurance agent, okay? Someone in this energy could be divorced, it could be you or could be them, okay? These people were doing spell work on you to siphon your energy. Okay. This is just, this is hitting home for me a little bit, because I've recently, I wasn't going to speak about this, but I keep being called to do it because there are other people, I'm sure, who have gone through similar things, and they may need someone who is willing to speak out about it so that they feel brave enough to do the same thing. So this is the thing, though. I don't know for 100% sure, and I don't know why I'm laughing, okay? This is just one of my coping strategies. I have many, and I apologize for that. I don't know 100% for sure if it happened, okay? It's just a couple of dreams that I've had, and then I've had waking, I don't know if you want to call it visions or just things that came to my head. I don't know if they're memories. I don't know, okay? But I do have memories, I've had dreams where this happened to me, where one of my parents, or both of my parents possibly, were involved. Okay, so in one of my dreams, one of my parents and a couple of friends came and picked me up. I was very, very little, and they took me somewhere and they did that to me. Okay, multiple people did that to me. And then I had another dream where my mother, I didn't mean to say that, my apologies, another parent was dating someone who was sneaking into my bedroom at night, and they allowed it to happen. Okay? They didn't exactly tell them to do it, nor did they approve, but they allowed it to happen. Okay? They knew it was happening and they allowed it. And the reason that they allowed it to happen, and this is what I got in my dream, was there was some sort of resentment, and I'm not sure what that was all about because I was so very young at the time. I don't understand how you could have resentment towards a child that young, but there was something, okay? And so those are the memories that I've had. These are, or memories, dreams, whatever, I don't know. Now I can say this much: before I went to bed, I did ask Spirit to show me the truth of what actually happened, because my parent, one of my parents, had called me one day saying, I want to tell you something. There's something that I've been living with for a very long time, and I can't deal with it anymore, and I need to just get it off my chest. I need to tell you, it's really, really horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever done in my life, but I need to tell you about it. And I was like, okay. And then he got a call, and so had to go, and I said okay. Said call me back, so I did. I called back, and suddenly they had no idea what I was talking about. And I was like, what the frick? You just finished calling me saying all this, and to this day still denies that anything was ever said even close to along those lines. Has no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just crazy. So yeah, I'm getting totally gaslit about it now. And I don't know what the fuck to think about that. I mean, I know what to think. It pisses me off because I feel like I know. But again, I have no way of being absolutely sure. Okay? I can say this much. I am missing a chunk of of time from my childhood. And that chunk, I specifically remember the day I forgot. I even questioned my parent about it. I was like, okay, for some reason I can't remember anything about our life before we moved here. Like, I don't understand what's happening. All my memories just disappeared and I was completely blown off. So I don't know what that's about. And then I've asked about it a couple of times to both parents, and I've gotten nothing but denials, and I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know what's going on, okay? The denial and the gaslighting around it has been ridiculous, especially because both of them have actually said something to make me think that something could have happened. Like the first time I asked one of my parents about it, they said to me, it's best those memories aren't revived. Don't worry about it. Just move on. You're lucky you don't remember. Okay? And then I asked about it again, and I don't know what you're talking about, dear. I have no freaking idea. Like, have you not been taking your meds? Is there something wrong? What's going on? Like, just totally gaslighting me. And I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Okay, so the other thing, and this is just, again, I have no way of proving anything. I don't know if any of this is true. Could all just be my wild-ass imagination, okay? The other thing is my birth certificate is really weird. Like, how is it that both of my sisters' births were registered within a month of their birth, and my birth wasn't registered until I was 7 years old? I just find it strange. And you know what? Again, that could have nothing to do with it. I don't know what, maybe I'm just being paranoid. I don't know. But, yeah, so that's sort of what I've been wrestling with for a while, okay? Not only that, but I also had, it's just one thing after another. I've also had a family member tell me that my inheritance was stolen from me. Again, I have no way of proving this. I don't even know who the inheritance was from. Okay, that person has since passed away. I can't ask them any questions about it. I didn't take them seriously at the time. And now I'm starting to look back, and all the readings that I've been getting and all the dreams that I've been having and everything it's just starting to feel a little sus, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. Again, I could just be imagining the whole damn thing. Okay, we have arresting. We have copying. And we have child star. Or star child, sorry. Oh no, look at that. Eastern Star. Catfishing and voodoo doll? Oh shit. Okay, should I keep these out, Spirit? I'm getting yes, okay. So, someone could be, and it's just interesting too because the letters that came up were S, R, and C, and that's literally my name. Those are the initials of my name. So someone might be using someone's image, like someone else, like they might be using your image to catfish people, okay? Or to try and, okay, what I just got, this is going to sound weird, but this is what I just got in my head, is they're trying to get the attention of people who are sort of like dark criminal types, and they're trying to get them to, I don't know, it's like they're trying to get them to become obsessed with you, or get them to come after you somehow by, like, I don't know, using your likeness and then being like really mean to them, or saying some effed up things, or I don't know, something like that. It's like they're trying to get all these really like criminal, dangerous type of people to, I don't know, to come to you, to come near you, they're trying to get them to be aware of who you are, okay? We have possession. Okay. So someone in this energy, we have Eastern Star energy, so that doesn't terribly surprise me, okay? Eastern Stars is an organization, I believe, of women, and I believe they're like, I don't know, some sort of like cult or coven or something like that. I don't know, possibly like the feminine version of kind of like the like the Masons or the KKK or something. Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, and we just had minding your business and red flags. Okay, and but minding your business was in the reverse. So these people are paying a lot of attention to you. They might even be watching you. Okay, on a regular. Okay, and red flags. So, I mean, I think the red flags goes without saying. They're trying to get these people who have a lot of red flags to come towards you, okay? Maybe they're even giving your number out to these people. I don't know. But, like, this is another thing, is my mother has actually done that. She's given my number out to homeless people who did, hardcore drugs and everything. And she's, like, sending them to me. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, and I thought it was funny. I was like, okay, Mom's just, like, crackhead out or something. I don't know what the hell's wrong with her. She's given my number to friggin' homeless people who don't have any teeth because they've been doing so much fucking drugs. These are meth heads and crackheads and stuff like that. And, like, why are you handing my number out to these people? Like, I couldn't understand it. And like I said, it's just that a lot of the stuff that I've been picking up on the readings is just, it's really fitting in. It's really fitting in. So if you guys are going through this and you resonate with this energy, I do understand to a point, because I don't have, like I said, any way of proving anything. I don't know. Like I said, I could be fucking wrong. And what did I say about an Ascended Master? The Ascended Masters are wishing you well. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, someone might be literally an ancestor of other Ascended Masters, okay? Other Ascended Masters could be your star family, as it were, okay? Okie dokie pokey. Let me just see if I can I do that with this? Can I? Oh, I think I can. Oh, look at him doing it. Oh, kinda, ish. No. Alright, better than it's ever been before. Alright. You know, another thing that happened is I was gang stalked by someone who wanted to unalive me. Okay, and like, it's really weird. There's a smear campaign going on against me right now, and it just makes no sense at all in life. Okay, I've had, dead rabbits show up on my property, and if you guys know anything about witchcraft, then you know that that's not a good sign. And then to find out that one of the people that I know for sure hated me the most was a chaos witch, I was just like, well, that's Jim fucking dandy. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't know. I really don't know what to think about any of this. Again, I could just be completely off my fucking rocker. And it could all just be very coincidental. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The good thing is, and I don't know if this is really a good thing or not, but the good thing, I'm just saying the good thing. The good thing is I've been through so much in my life. Apart from this, I've been through a lot. So not a whole lot phases me anymore, okay? Especially now that I've gone through, and I'm still going through, this healing process. I've experienced this before. I've experienced a lot of abuse, when I was growing up. My family was very abusive, okay? I've been with a lot of people who were abusive, and I mean that like verbally. I went through a lot of like sort of mental, emotional, verbal abuse more than anything else, except for one of my parents who was a big hitter, a big hitter. But back in my day, that was very, very common, okay? But because I've been through so many of these situations, finding out that any of this was true for me, it's really not going to faze me much, okay? And to be honest, if I did find out it was true, I would actually feel relieved because at least I'd know I'm not out of my fucking mind. So I know that sounds, strange, but I have a very strange mind, okay? So we have scapegoat and puppet, okay? And then right behind that, we have chosen one. So this family wanted to make this chosen one their scapegoat, their puppet. They wanted to use this person, okay? Okay. Okie dokie pokey. So they were using this person's energy. They've been doing siphoning energy work, okay? Copying and catfishing. Interesting that we got copying and catfishing. So someone's copying this person's, I'm hearing personality. Someone is trying to embody the energy that this person embodies, okay? How did they want to make this person the scapegoat? I'm hearing set up. Set up. They wanted to set someone up somehow, okay? I'm getting the word Jeeps, Jeeps on the spirit box. Someone could drive a Jeep in this energy. Okay. Okay, dokie bokeh. So how did they want to use this chosen one as a scapegoat spirit? Oh, hold on a second. Okay. We have chemtrails. What in the hell does that have to do with it? Oh. Okay. Okay, so what I just got in my head was there's some sort of a chemical trace, some sort of a substance, a trace of something. There's some sort of a substance that can be traced back to them somehow, okay? I'm hearing poison, okay? These people might have tried to poison someone, okay? They may have tried to take you out in the past, and it didn't work, okay? What I heard specifically was I heard my ex, I used to have him and all his cronies. It wasn't even an ex, it was just an ex-situationship. Him and all his cronies used to fucking gang stalk me, and they would, they would hide around my property. I had a big fence around it, and they would hide on the other side of the fence and watch me, and they were really bad at it. They were very obvious every time they were there. I always knew when they were there. And the one time I actually heard him say, hit her in the head with a rock, just get rid of her kind of thing, right? And I was like, you've got to be shitting me right now. Like, I thought, you asshole, like, what have I ever done to you? And I had never done. And you know what, it's not often that I can say this, okay, because there's a lot of relationships in my life where the relationship ended, and I had I had a big part in that happening, okay? Now, I'm not saying they were completely innocent. I'm just saying that there were certain things that I had to realize that I needed to take ownership of, and things that I needed to work on, okay? So I wasn't completely innocent in all situations, but in this instance, in this relationship, in this situation, I was 100% innocent. For once in my life, I had done absolutely nothing wrong. I had done absolutely nothing to this person, ever, not fucking once. And I got treated like balls. So I was very, very hurt by that. It took me a little bit to get over that, to be honest. I was very, very hurt. But, eventually I confronted him about it via text, because I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to enter his energetic field at all. But I, confronted him. I said, look, I just want a fucking apology. I want to know when the fuck you would say that, blah, blah. And of course I didn't get an explanation, and I really wasn't expecting to get one, but I at least got to say my piece. I got to say how I felt, right? And they just said, okay, fine, I'm sorry for everything, blah, blah. Can't we just be friends? Like, do we have to talk about it? Why do you just gotta fucking bring up drama? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You're getting mad at me and telling me that I'm being dramatic because I'm expecting an apology for the horrific things that you did to me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? So anyways, that was the day I decided, you know what, it's not even worth a friendship. No. And I completely cut him off, and I've never talked to him since, and I really don't want anything to fucking do with him. The only fucking time I've ever talked to him was to congratulate him on quitting drinking, which I don't even think is for real. I think he's lying about it. And even then, the only reason I did it is because my son kept bugging me to do it, and I was tired of listening to him bitch. And like, this is another thing. They're trying to get to me through my children. It's like, fuck you. Like, I'm so done. Like, I'm just done. Done with that entire community. So all of them, they all sort of have a very high school mentality, and it's just not, it's not cute. It's not cool. It's very childish, and I just can't, I can't deal with it. I can't be around them. It's too much. So anyways, I know I'm like sharing a lot of personal stuff today, guys, but I just wanted you to know that, you know, I've gone through it, I've been through it, and I'm in a good place now, okay? It is possible to heal these things. It is possible to get over it. It is possible to not have anxiety about these things anymore. It is possible to get through stuff like this and to move on and to not, to legit not give a shit, okay? So we have incubus, succubus energy, okay? With this possession energy, I feel like that's what's possessing them, okay? We have mailing and we have B&E. Now, because mailing came out in the reverse, I'm going to go ahead and say that these people may have stolen some mail from you, okay? There might be something that you're not aware of. I'm hearing paperwork, okay? So, I mean, obviously, if it's mail, well, no, that's not obvious. But anyway. Ooh. Okay, we just got the words, there's a new video of it. A new video of it, okay, on the spirit box, okay? So a video could be significant about this, okay? And then we have B&E, okay? That's breaking and entering. So they could have broken into your property or tried to do a B&E on you, which is funny because that's exactly what happened when I was living in that town. Someone tried to break into our house, and they didn't try to break into the house. They specifically tried to break into my room. And thank God for my dog. That's all I have to say to that. Thank God for my dog. My dog scared the shit out of them, and they ran away. So, anyways, these people are some really messed up people, okay? This is some really messed up shit right here. I don't know what this doctor or dentist has to do with this situation, but I feel like they definitely modified some paperwork, okay? Again, I'm not sure why they modified the paperwork or what they had to do with this situation. But I can tell you this much. Your family, or at least some of the members of it, definitely belong to some sort of really negative cult or coven or order or whatever you want to call it, okay? So we could be talking like Illuminati, Masons, fucking Eastern Stars, KKK, I don't know, something, okay? Could just be a dark coven, right? These people could be doing, because we have these attachments, I'm going to assume that there is sex magic involved here, which is gross, but okay. I'm also going to assume that they have been trying to attach this to you. So if you are in your sleep, for instance, having dreams of people trying to have sex with you, people trying to seduce you, etc., etc., this could be what is happening, okay? Renounce and rebuke that when you wake up in the morning, and make sure to surround yourself in a bubble of the highest white light of Prime Creator to protect you before you go to sleep, okay? You could also try invoking the violet flame, okay, to surround you and protect you while you sleep. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. You can Google them. I'm sure there's, for whatever resonates with you, you could try those things, okay? But always make sure that you're protecting yourself before you go to sleep. We're getting the words dead as seen. Dead as seen. So I'm not sure what that means, but what I'm interpreting that, what's in my head, is that your ancestors are surrounding you whilst you sleep, or they're surrounding someone, and as soon as they see these entities come near you, they're like, it's ended. They're it's gone. It's like this, the second they make eye contact with this energy, it's gone. Okay? I'm getting the word alto. Okay, so someone could play an alto sax. Someone could be in a choir where they sing alto. Okay? That could be significant. Okay? Okay, so we have scapegoat and puppet. Scapegoat and puppet. What is all this? This is a lot going on here. This is very confusing. So there's some sort of chemical trace, some sort of chemicals that they can trace back to these people. Something to do with poisoning. Okay, there's something to do with this grape energy. Okay, someone was doing it or someone was allowing it to happen. I don't know what this insurance thing is about. I feel like there is some sort of trafficking issue going on where they were allowing you to be trafficked out as a child, okay? But they were giving you, they may have been giving you, oh, okay, so this chemtrail thing, it could be that they were drugging you so that you sort of wouldn't be aware of what was happening. Like, what is that stuff called? Rohypnol or RHB, I think is what it's called. That stuff, it sort of paralyzes you and it also makes you forget. So you know, they're able to sort of do whatever they want and you have no idea what happened when you wake up in the morning, kind of thing, okay? So they could have been doing that to you, okay? They could also just been doing spell work on you to forget, okay? So forgetting spells or memory spells or something like that, okay? Okay, they may have been doing this to you because they knew you were a star child. They may have known you were a star child from very, very early on, okay? That may be where the resentment came in, okay? Oh, hi, Danny. We're just getting the name Dan on the spirit box right now, okay? My nephew, who died on Halloween a couple years back, his name is Dan. He goes by Dan. Danny. Danarino. The name Dan could be significant to someone here, though, okay? Okay. I still don't understand what's happening here. So, the insurance, the grape, okay. You know what? I'm going to pull my clarifying decks on here and see what's going on here, okay? Pull half the deck first. Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light. Can you please come in and help me figure out what in the hell is going on? There's just a lot going on here, okay? What is with this arresting energy? What is with this insurance agent stuff? The great energy, the doctor, the male. Like, I get a lot of it. How are they going to make this person a scapegoat? What's the catfishing about? I feel like I know what the catfishing is about. But the other stuff is just, this is very confusing. I don't understand what the insurance has to do with this, for instance, or what this has to do with any of that. Like, we're getting the name Barrick or Barry. Someone could be from Barrie, Ontario, okay? Oh, freaking Faye. Why do they always gotta fall to the floor? Okay, 1 second, guys. I gotta go do some gymnastics here. Alrighty then. Okay. So this is the energy we got. We have family. Okay, and interesting because we have two parents and then a child. So two parents could have been involved in this situation. Okay, then we have wedding and we have affair. So someone could be married in this energy, and their partner could have had an affair on them, and that could be where that divorce energy is coming in. Okay, these could be two parents who work together, and maybe your parents are divorced now because one of them had an affair. Ooh. Okay, we have runaway in the reverse. So these people might be trying to escape this situation. But they can't. They can't run away from this problem. They're not going to be able to escape this, okay? We have frenemy. So you have someone who is pretending to be your friend, pretending to care about you, but in actuality they do not. We have dirty money. So someone could have been stealing, laundering, or doing something illegal with money, okay? Then we have graduation day. Okay, because for these people we had the wisdom in reverse, and this card is all about learning lessons. I'm going to say that that is for the chosen, the star child energy. Okay, you have leveled up, you've learned your lessons, you're acquiring wisdom, and maybe you're sort of, it says graduation day, so I feel like there's like been tests that you've had to go through that you have passed. Okay, interesting. Look at that gift. So you may be receiving some gifts from source right now. Okay, they may be trying, or maybe they increased your gifts. Maybe you already had gifts when you were younger, but you may have forgotten about them. Maybe these people were trying to suppress them. Maybe that's why they were doing a lot of the work that they were doing. Okay, that might have been the resentment. Maybe they were jealous of your gifts. Maybe you said something really profound when you were younger and it really ticked them off. Or maybe you ratted them out for something. It could have been the affair and it ticked them off. Who knows? We're getting any hack. Okay, so someone could be hacking something. You could have, I don't know, a phone, computer, TV, something that has been hacked. Okay. Okay. We have desert. Desert. So desert. What does that mean? Something is all dried up. Something is all dried up, or maybe they deserted you, or they wanted to desert you, or maybe they felt like you deserted them. We're getting the letters S, T, B, T, and I, okay? S, T, B, T, and I. So that could be an acronym for something, although I have no friggin' idea what. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If it does, please let me know in the comments, because I'd be interested to know. Okay? Interesting, at the bottom of the deck, we had someone who looked like a magician, okay? They were wearing, like, you know, the top hat and all that, and they were blowing, like, what looked like sparkles, or their hands were like this, and there's all these sparkles coming out, and it said lies. So these magicians, these people that are screwing around with this spell work have been telling lies. They may have been telling lies to your friends. They may be just doing a smear campaign on you because maybe you're figuring them out. You're figuring out what happened. Maybe they're feeling like they're close to getting caught, and so they're sort of trying to turn as many people against you as possible. Do you know what I mean? So that they, you know, have people in their corner working with them instead of you, that kind of thing. Oh, Lord. Okay. Why you always gotta make me do this shit? I gotta go under the fucking table and find it. All over Hell's Half Acre. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. So we have honeymooning in reverse, okay? So we have at around 18. So something could be significant about you being 18 years old, okay? Or something significant could have happened when you were 18. Someone could be born on the 18th of a month, okay? Now we have long haul in the reverse. So these people may have been in it to win it, but they're not. Either this is just spirit saying they're on a short road to hell kind of thing, like they may have been in it for the long haul, but the long haul isn't working out for them, okay? It also says invested, okay? Invested. So these people may have made a poor investment, okay? That might also be what this card means. We have man-made disaster. Okay, so these people may have been trying to unalive you with some man-made disaster kind of thing, okay? We have kinky ways. So with that poison energy, I feel like they were going to try and make it look like it was an accidental poisoning. They may have actually tried to do it. They may have actually given you this poison and it didn't take. I don't know. We have home in reverse, okay? And then we have karmic. So someone in your home is a karmic, okay? Yeah. It feels like you're in a situation that is just not the healthiest and that you're going to need to be moved out of, okay? These people, I feel like they're... I feel like okay, so what I'm getting is I'm getting desperation energy, okay? I'm getting someone, they're getting desperate. I feel like these people are... I mean, I know it says long haul in the reverse, but I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's at least a couple of people in this energy who are just going to keep trying until they cannot, like, physically can't do it anymore. But there might be someone who's done with it, who doesn't want to do this anymore. But anyway, then we have receipts, okay? So there's some sort of proof. These people are, this is going to go before the courts somehow. I'm not sure how, but somehow or another it's going to go before the courts and they are going to be charged. There is evidence of this, okay? There's some sort of evidence. I don't know what, and I don't know how, but there is definitely evidence and there's definitely receipts, and these people are going to be charged and they are going to be found guilty. They're going to be exposed. Whew, I'm getting chills all over my body right now. Whew, that was... Ooh, okay. Alright then. If you guys can hear snoring in the background, I apologize. That's my doggie. She just did a really loud one, almost as if to say, yeah, it's me. I'm getting repo, okay, and there's a picture of a house in the middle of that, so someone might be losing their home because of this situation, okay? Oh, jeez. Alright, well, that didn't go according to plan, but anyway. Okay. Oh, for the love of Pete. Why did they keep falling to the floor? Oh my god, the repo card came out. Okay, and interesting that it came sideways. So for someone, they're going to be losing a house, and someone they're going to be gaining... Oh, I see. Okay. So these people, this may actually be that inheritance energy that we were picking up on before. These people may have stolen a home that you got as an inheritance, okay? And they're going to be losing it whilst you gain it, okay? Hence the energy coming out sideways. So what someone else loses, someone else gains. And it could just be, it could be anything really, okay? It doesn't have to be a home. It could just be your energy. You know what I mean? Like they have been living off of your energy for a long time. They're going to lose all their energy and you're going to gain all of theirs. You know, they could have been siphoning your gifts off of you, okay? And now they're going to lose all their gifts and you're going to gain some, okay? So it's like whatever they lose, you're going to be gaining, okay? And then we have legal court paperwork filed. Okay, so something, again, is going before the courts, and because we have receipts and they're guilty as charged, this is going to go in your favor, okay? I'm getting the letter C-I-T, okay? C-I-T. So this could be first, middle, or last initials. Take them as they resonate for you, okay? Okie dokie. We're getting the letters B, L, okay, and then we're getting the number 2. So the number 2 could be significant, the letters B and L could be significant. Take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? We have the word fire. Okay, from the fire, I'm getting, like, right behind that we have grandparents in the upright. So this might have been a grandparent. This grandparent might be an ancestor who's watching over you, okay, and this grandparent was cremated, okay? Maybe that's how they're letting you know that who they are, okay? Or this could be your grandparents just coming in to say, hello, we're here, we're watching over you, okay? Because we did get that ancestors coming in, taking care of you, looking after you, energy, okay? And they might just, this might just be confirmation saying, you know, maybe you were asking, is my grandfather and my grandmother watching over me? Let me know in this reading so I'll know it's for me, right? Maybe some of the letters or the names that are going to come up later will sort of confirm that for you. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, okay? And then we have spouse and partner in the reverse. Okay, so your grandparents could be coming through letting you know that your spouse or partner is a karmic in your energy, okay, that they're not there, they're not for you. There's just they might be trying to warn you about them, okay, letting you know, hey, there's something up with this person, you need to, you know, get out of this. Wow, okay, we just got faked death. Okay, faked death. So okay, so what I just got, this is going to be really fucking weird, okay, this is not for everybody, is they faked your death. They faked your death and then changed some paperwork and gave you a, they faked your death to get some insurance money or something like that, and then changed your identity or something along those lines. Okay, guys, take whatever resonates for you in this reading, because not everything here is going to be for everybody. Okay. But yeah, someone faked your death. Is what I got. Faked your death. And now we've got the words I tell on the spirit box. I tell. So someone is telling. Someone is telling. That might even be a grandparent letting you know, hey, these people did this to you. You know, your spouse, not cool. You need to, you know, figure something out. Maybe your spouse has had an affair on you, okay? Maybe the grandparents are coming through to let you know that you need to divorce this person. Okay? So I don't know. Again, take it as it resonates for your situation. Okay, we have soul tribe. So someone is going to be meeting their soul tribe soon, okay? I'm hearing the word compensation. So this is to make up for all the crap that you've been through. You're going to meet some really, really great people. Good friend. We just got the word good friend on Spirit Box. Look at that. Spirit, I love it when Spirit confirms. Good friend. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. So yeah, you're going to be meeting some people that are really going to bless your life. We have Roman 11. Roman 11. What does that mean? Is Romans in the Bible? Yeah, there's Romans chapter in the Bible, isn't there? We should look that up. Hold on, we have financial struggle, penny pinching in the reverse. So someone is coming into their, look at this, and child. So this star child is coming in to an abundance, okay, whoever you are. You're coming into some abundance here, okay? You may even end up having a child, okay? I take that as it resonates for you, okay? Again, I'm hearing the word compensation. I feel like everything that these people have done to you, it's like everything they did is just bringing you more reward. Oh, they did this? Okay, well, I'm going to give you this then. And they did this? Okay, I'm going to add this. And it's just been adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. And you're going to end up with so much, and they're going to end up with literally nothing. This is really messed up energy here that we're picking up on today. Good Lord Almighty. Okay. Okay, what should I do now? So we figured out about the insurance thing. Okay, they faked your death. Okay, we figured out about the grape thing. Someone may have been trafficking you and allowing other people to do things to you. This poison energy is probably about the fact that they were, drugging you so that you wouldn't remember. Okay, there also could be spell work in regards to that. They were siphoning your energy. They belong to some sort of deep, dark-ass cult. This doctor energy might have had something to do with this faked death. Okay, they might have helped fill in, paperwork, or fill out some paperwork in order to make this legit. Okay. We've got this energy of someone losing, like these people are going to be losing their houses, losing their money, losing everything, and you're going to be sort of gaining it. Okay, so whatever was taken from you, you're getting back, whether that be physical, mental, spiritual, etc. Okay, you're going to be meeting your soul tribe soon. You're going to be coming into a huge abundance. Okay, you may even be having a child soon. I'm seeing we have the word arresting. We have guilty as charged, receipts. These people, it's all going to go, this is going to go down in court, and you are going to win. This is somehow or another, this is going before the court system, and these people are going to be found guilty, and you are going to win. Okay? So, okay. What I'm getting is not in all cases are they going to go to court, but you're still going to win. Somehow or another, they're still going to suffer really bad karma for this, and they're literally going to be forced to watch you rise. Okay, I'm hearing that God will set a table before you in front of your enemies, kind of. So that might be the energy of some of the people involved in this situation. Okay, not everybody in this energy is going to go to jail or be found guilty, but everybody in this energy who came against you, I should clarify, is going to be getting karma for this. Okay, there is balance is going to be brought to this situation for sure. Okay. Okay, I feel like we've sort of gotten the story under control. I understand what's happening. I feel like you guys should be fairly clear on what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s now, okay? And then we'll get out of this energy. Okie dokie dokie. Alright. Put this back. Okay. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. Oh, geez, we're already at 1 hour and 15. I'm sorry, guys. I know my readings go on for a long time, but I always feel the need to make sure that I get all the information possible before I end it, okay? So you have to bear with me. I don't like leaving people hanging, and I hate doing part 2s. The only time you'll ever see me do that is if I have to, like the video cut off or something. And if a video cuts off, always look for a part 2, because there'll almost always be one, okay? Even if I just post something in my, like on the posting page, I'll put in a post summarizing the second half of the reading, okay? But I'll never leave you guys hanging as far as that's concerned, okay? Okay, let's go. So we have the letter S, R. Oh my God, what did I say about the letters that came out? S, R, okay? We have Y, sorry. Someone might be sorry in this energy, okay? Remember when I said someone might not be in it for the long haul, they might want out? That might actually be the energy of that person, whoever it is. With that S-R-R-Y, sorry. Someone is definitely sorry, or they're going to be sorry in this energy. We have the letter D, the letter L. Someone, S-R-C. What did I say? Someone in this energy could be on the DL, okay? The down low. Okay? Be careful with those people, because when they get called out, they end up being fucking psycho about it. Okay, and DL is when you're like, as far as I'm concerned, okay, this is what my understanding of it is when someone is in a relationship, okay, but they're secretly cheating on them with someone else of the same sex, okay? So they are, you know, gay on the down low kind of thing, okay? Is it rain? Oh, it's raining, okay. I thought that was Mia tippy-tapping upstairs. Okay, let me get these letters all out here. So far we have U, S, R, Y, Q, G, R, D, L, C, T, K, F, P, N, P, another P, T, H, another T, X, another F, T, K, L, another R, U, Q, J, N, H, S, and W. And we only have one vowel out here, so I think I'm going to pull some more. I don't feel like that one vowel is going to do it. Okay. Let's see. I'm only taking the vowels from this pile here. So we have E. Oh, sugar. Letter E. The letter O. What else? The letter I. Let's see if I get any more. Oh, Fred, cool. I just pulled one. Got the A. Alright. That should be enough. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, someone may need to go to get a PAP done soon, okay? There might be something going on that you may need to get looked at, so go ahead and get that checked out, okay? Make sure you're getting regular PAPs, okay? Cervical cancer is caused by HPV, and I think it's 80 plus something % of males carry it, okay? As long as they're sexually active, I'm pretty sure that's the statistic, okay? So most men who are sexually active carry that. That's why women have to get checked so often, okay? Because cervical cancer is one of the most preventable forms of cancer as long as you're getting a regular pap. Okay, so make sure you're getting your paps done. I'm getting Florida in this energy. I'm getting Quebec. Okay, I'm getting the name Jacques. Okay, Jacques could be significant. Hep C, hepatitis C could be significant. Okay, someone could end up having that. Okay, again, get yourselves checked. You never know who you're sleeping with. Okay, that's also a sexually transmitted disease. So, again, just make sure you're getting checked. Okay. I'm getting Kansas could be significant. Pasadena or Pennsylvania could be significant. I'm seeing USSR, so Russia could be, it's not, that's Russia, right? The USSR used to be, it was Yugoslavia and Russia, was it not? I don't know. Anyways, someone could be Slavic or Russian or German, because I'm seeing Germany as well, okay? I'm getting falafel for some reason, okay? Maybe someone's eating falafels as we speak, but that might be confirmation for you, okay? I'm getting the name Dylan. I'm getting the name Dan, Danny, Danielle. I'm getting the name Pete or Peter, okay? I'm getting the name Roland, Colin, Callan, Colleen. Hold on one second. I'm just going to look up Romans 11 real quick and see what it says. Romans 11. Go. Romans 11. I ask then, did God reject his people? By no means. And so no, he didn't. I am an Israelite myself, a descendant of Abraham. Hold on, I'm going to read this in the King James Version, because not everybody understands. Okay, sorry. It says, I say then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture saith of Elias? How he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then, it is no more of works, otherwise grace is no more of grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more of grace, otherwise work is no more work. What then, Israel? Okay, this has something to do with, hold on, I'm just going to look. I understood most of it, but not all of it, and I'm not sure that I could interpret that, okay? So give me 1 second here. Romans 11, meaning overall interpretation. Okay, got it. 1 second. Okay. What is the main point of Romans 11? Romans 11 asks whether God has rejected his people in Israel. The answer is no. God has always preserved a remnant. The Israelites were spread to all corners of the earth. So despite what happens in the land, Israelites, the true Israelites, are still spread amongst the earth. Okay, so basically, that's very interesting, actually. Very interesting indeed, because a lot of the arguments about what's going on in quote unquote the Holy Land right now is talking about the true Israelites, and I've heard from many people that most people who are living in Israel, most of the Jewish people who are in Israel, are not full-blooded Jews. And if the Israelites, the true Israelites, their souls were spread to all four corners of the earth, then that means the Israelites aren't living in Israel. So that's very interesting. I'd like to spend some time with that and think about what the implications of that are, because I'm not really, I don't know. I'd be interested to do some examinations, because I don't know for sure if what I'm saying is true. And please don't take me literal, because I don't understand what I'm talking about fully. Okay? And I'm not meaning to be offensive, so please, again, take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research, get back to me, and let me know what you think if you end up having an opinion on this subject, okay? Okay, so I'm getting the name Stephen. I'm getting the name Wayne. I'm getting the name Kyle. I'm getting the name Phil or Philip. Dwayne could be significant, okay? Drew could be significant. Dane, Dale. Dave, Dean could be significant. Jean, Jean, or Jean could be significant. John could be significant. I'm getting papal, Papal. Okay, so the papal, is it papal? Papal? Anyway, could be significant. Something about the West is significant, okay? I'm getting Tennessee. I'm getting Penn State, okay? Someone might go to Penn State University, or it could be significant in this energy. I'm getting fat. I'm getting beauty spells, okay? Someone could be doing beauty spells, trying to make you fat. Again, that would explain a lot, because in the last couple of years I've gained like 60 pounds for fucking no reason. I mean, I get it now because I'm eating like fucking crazy now, but when I gained it, I was broke as shit and didn't have hardly any food, so I don't understand why it happened. It was just weird, okay? Just odd. Again, I could just be out of my mind and completely just paranoid. So again, just ignore me. Let me see. I'm getting a fax. Something about a fax could be significant. Okay, the name Paxton could be significant. Peyton could be significant. The name Paul could be significant, or Paulo. Hi, baby. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's wrong? Oh, it's thundering outside. Okay, I know. Yeah, you get scared when it thunders, don't you? Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Okay, so I'm getting LA could be significant. I'm getting Ontario could be significant. Kansas could be significant. I'm getting powerful. The word powerful is coming out on the spirit box. Someone in this energy might be very powerful. Kentucky could be significant. Detroit could be significant. Buffalo could be significant. That's what I'm hearing anyway. Oh, honey, it's okay. Someone in this energy could be from Japan, or they maybe have traveled to Japan. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's all right. Hey, shh. It's all right. It's okay. The name Stephanie or Stephen or, sorry, Stephen could be significant. It's all right. It's okay. I'm getting the word double iron. The words double and iron on the spirit box. Double iron. So I don't know what that means, but it could be significant for you. I'm getting the name, is it Laken? Laken? That's what I'm hearing. Laken? I'm getting Darla or Daria or something like that, or Darlene maybe. I'm getting Stuart. I'm getting Kenneth or Kent. I'm getting someone's could be very tall in this energy, okay? The word fear is coming up on the spirit box, okay? Someone could be in like having a lot of fear right now. I feel like they're really afraid of you. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting Rusty, okay? So the name, someone could be called Rusty. It could have been your nickname or something like that. Maybe, or someone else's. Their name could be Russell, their full name, and maybe they're nicknamed Rusty, okay? Or just the name Russell could be significant. The name Rolly or Roland could be significant. The name Roy could be significant. Rod or Rodney could be significant. The name Raphael could be significant. The name Kelly could be significant. Casey could be significant. I'm getting Charles or Charlie could be significant. I'm hearing Wentworth, okay? So, I don't know. It could be significant. Maybe you like live in a place called Wentworth, or maybe someone in this energy was like in prison, or what was that? What is Wentworth, the actor's name? Something Wentworth. I can't remember what his name is, but whatever his name is could be significant. I'm getting something about flapjacks, okay, or pancakes. Someone could really like super be into pancakes. I used to get up before my ex went to work every day. I'd get up. He had to go to work really early at like, he had to leave at like, it was like 5:30 or something like that, or 6, I can't remember. And I used to get up every morning at like 5 and make him pancakes before he went. He was obsessed. Wanted pancakes every morning. Pancakes. Just make me some pancakes, please, pancakes. So I used to make him pancakes all the time. He loved them. I'm getting Hunter, okay? So that could be someone's last name, or someone could be like a hunter. Someone could be someone who, goes out and, does the duck hunt, or they hunt deer or something like that, okay? Or maybe this was a grandparent, okay? Maybe that's their way of letting you know that they're here. I'm getting Garth and Gary, okay? I'm getting the name Stan. I'm getting Encino, California, could be significant. California could be significant. Let me see. The name Alex or Alexander could be significant. Alexis or Alexi or Alexa could be significant, okay? Maybe someone has hacked someone's Alexa. Something could be significant about the fall. Something could be happening in the fall, okay? The name Telly could be significant. Someone could be, like, that could be your nickname or something like that. Telly, I don't know what that would be short form, but the name Talia or Dahlia could be significant. The flowers could be significant. Dahlias, maybe someone really likes them. Maybe that's like a scent you wear or something like that. I'm getting the name Jake or Jane. The name Jade could be significant as well, okay? Getting jail. Someone could end up going to jail in this energy. I'm also seeing prison, so someone could go to prison. Let me see what else. I'm seeing the name Helen or Helene. The name Ava or Eva could be significant. The name Anita or Nita could be significant. Shanita could be significant. Let me see what else. We have the name Dawn, like D-A-W-N, okay? So the name Dawn could be significant. Also the other D-O-N, Donald, could be significant as well. The name Tanya or Tanya could be significant. The name Colette could be significant. The name Charlotte could be significant, or so I'm hearing harlot. So someone could be a little bit slutty in this energy. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know how else to say that, okay? Okay, and that's like an old school word, so the fact that I'm getting harlot might be one of the ancestors, you know, coming through. Let me see. I'm getting the name Neil. Okay, the name Neil could be significant. I'm getting twins. The twins could be significant. Maybe you had a twin. Like maybe you've had a set of twins, babies. Maybe you've had twins, or maybe you are a twin, or maybe you were a twin. You know. Let me see. The name Dennis or Denise could be significant. The name Nadine could be significant. The name Larry could be significant. Terry could also be significant. The name Sue could be significant. Susie or Suzanne. The name Shannon or Sharon could be significant. The name Shelley could be significant. I'm getting Nebraska in this energy. I'm getting UK. So the UK, the United Kingdom, could be significant. Getting Ireland could be significant. I'm getting Tanzania. I think I said that right. Tanzania. That's what I got. Yeah, Tanzania. Nia. Yeah, okay. I think I said that right. I'm getting the Sudan. I'm getting D-Day, okay? Someone's grandparent could have participated in D-Day. RAF could be significant, the Royal Air Force. Someone's grandparent could have flown in the Royal Air Force. I'm getting doctor and dentist here, so someone could very well have both could be significant. Someone in this energy could be a dentist or a doctor, okay? Or maybe that's the profession of the people that passed and they're trying to, come through. We just had 3 letters come through on the spirit box. Let me just look those up real quick. Oops, I didn't do that right. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. So the letters I, Y, and A could be significant, okay? We have the word Caesar coming out. Caesar. So someone may have had like Caesar, fucking Caesar salad for dinner or something like that. Or maybe that's what you're eating now, okay? And maybe that's why, or maybe that's just spirit confirming that this message is for you, okay? We have Tatia, and then we have iguanas. So I don't know what the hell an iguana has to do with anything, but take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Let me see. I'm getting flakes or flake. Someone could be a flake in this energy, or like they're known for that kind of thing. I'm getting Stewart. I think I said that already, but I'm saying it again just in case. I'm getting uncle, so someone's uncle could be significant. The name Scott could be significant. The name Anne or Annie could be significant. Let me see. The name, did I say Gary already? Jerry. Jerry could be significant. The name Ron or Ronald could be significant. Don or Donald, I think I said them already. The name Dolly could be significant, okay? Or someone could be a big fan of Dolly Parton. I'm getting Dax or Paxton or something like that. Dax, D-A-X. I'm getting BMX energy. BMX, someone could drive a BMX. Or like they were really into BMXing at one point, or maybe you still are. I'm getting Judy. Okay, the name Judy could be significant. The name Rhett or Red could be significant. So R-E-T-T or R-E-D. The color red could be significant. Something could be significant about the month of June. Something could be significant about the month of October. Orlando, Florida could be significant. The Yukon could be significant. Someone could be Polish in this energy, or Poland could be significant. We have the words the letters T and W coming out on the spirit box. T, W. So that could be someone's first, middle, or last initials. I'm getting parlor. Something about parlor, some sort of parlor. A funeral parlor, maybe, could be significant. I don't know. I'm getting cords here. Someone needs to cut some cords of attachment, okay? A great way to do that is just to ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut any cords of attachment that no longer serve you. Rip up any contracts that no longer serve you, okay? Then go and have yourself like a spiritual bath or something and cleanse your energy. Okay, guys, I think I am done with the letters right now. So I'm just going to real quick go through the numbers here. Okay, we got the numbers 8, 7, 7, 2, 0, and 3. Okay, so someone could be born in the month of July, someone could be born in the month of August, someone could be born in February, and someone could be born in March. Okay, excuse me, someone could be born on the 3rd of a month, the 2nd, 8th, or 7th of a month, okay? Someone could be born on the 27th, 28th, 20th, or 23rd of a month. Someone could also be born on the 30th of a month, okay? Someone in this energy could be 30, 32, 38, or 37 years old, or those ages could be significant. Someone in this energy could be 20, 23, 28, or 27, or those ages could be significant. Someone could be 87, 82, 80, or 83, or those ages could be significant. Someone could be 72, 70, 73, or 78, or 77, or those ages could be significant. Someone could be born in the year 1977, 1978, 72, 70, or 73, okay? Someone could be born in 1987, 1982, 1980, or 1983. And someone, I'm going to go on a limb and say the 30s. Someone could be born in 1937, 1938, 1932, or 1930, okay? Take those numbers as they resonate for you, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out. It doesn't cost you anything, but it is a huge help to my channel. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. Be good. Have fun. Bye.